So the bout between Saul Canelo Alvarez and Julio Cesar Chavez is official. They are going to be fighting. I don't have the date with me. I don't know when they're going to be fighting, but it's going to be happening. My guess is probably going to be around this, somewhere mid spring, maybe early summer, somewhere around there. I know that Saul Canelo Alvarez, I think if I'm not mistaken, his hand was still healing up. So I know I'm a little bit late to the party. There's been rumors about this talking and whatnot. Um, there's been some mixed reactions about it. I personally am not mad at this fight. I definitely think that I definitely have my preferences. I definitely would much rather see Saul Canelo Alvarez fight Gennady Golovkin, and to be quite honest with you, I would much rather. I don't really want to see any fights with Julio Cesar Chavez. To me, he's done. He's I don't know how many trainers have cut ties with, this. There's something serious when a trainer cut ties with you. You're the son of Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., and for whatever reasons, trainers don't want to work with you. A guy like Freddie Roach does not want to work with you. That's something to me. So I haven't, I'm not that interested in seeing Julio Cesar Chavez fight. I know the dude can fight. He can scrap. He definitely showed some, he showed he had a little something against Sergio Martinez in that last round. But, it seems like the guy's going to take the sport seriously. He's constantly coming in overweight, and I found this funny. Apparently Saul Canelo Alvarez and his team they put some in the contract so that if one of those guys come in over a pound, there's going to be $1 million penalty. So that's very interesting. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, it's crazy. Like I think that I'm going to be, of course, this is going to be a fun fight. I'm going to be rooting for Saul Canelo Alvarez because I think that Saul Canelo Alvarez still has a lot more that he can do for the sport. What Saul Canelo Alvarez needs to do here is make a statement. He needs to knock out Julio Cesar Chavez. I could complain on and on about how I'd much rather be seeing Saul Canelo Alvarez fight Gennady Golovkin at 160, but it is what it is. It's a done deal. Gennady Golovkin's about to fight Danny Jacobs anyway, so I'm happy that Gennady Golovkin's doing that again. Props to Gennady Golovkin finally stepping it up. But yeah, what Saul Canelo Alvarez needs to do, and also for Saul Canelo Alvarez in particular, this is a good fight. I'm not saying it's a bad fight, for him in particular, because either way, he's coming back up from 154 to go to 165 or 4. I think he made like a new Canelo weight. I'm not surprised at that, but fuck it. But he's still going up, in some weight to fight Julio Cesar Chavez. Julio Cesar Chavez, I mean, sure, he's a bag of wasted potential, but at the same time, he's still something that Saul Canelo Alvarez can fear. That weight will definitely be an advantage. Plus, Julio Cesar Chavez, he's got a chin on him. It's hard to put him away. I wonder what it's going to be like when Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. is coming. I don't think Canelo Alvarez is just going to have his way with his strength against a guy like Cesar Chavez. It's been a while since I've seen Saul Canelo Alvarez be in the ring with someone that's as big as him, let alone bigger. And that's what Julio Cesar Chavez is. He's a bigger fighter. So it's going to be interesting for me to watch. It's definitely going to be entertaining. But again, admittedly, it's not my preference. It shouldn't be yours either. But, it is what it is. The guy that I'd rather see him face is about to face Gennady Golovkin. I did hear something about the WBO making Saul Canelo Alvarez a mandatory for Billy Joe Saunders' belt. To be completely honest with you guys, I actually would rather see, if Canelo Alvarez were to get past Julio Cesar Chavez, I would actually much rather see Saul Canelo Alvarez fight Billy Joe Saunders before he fights Gennady Golovkin, because if he were to fight Gennady Golovkin, I just feel like Billy Joe Saunders is more likely to give Canelo a match, and then when him and Gennady Golovkin get in the ring, it'll be a mega fight. It'll be a fight for the undisputed champion. That'd be incredible. But yeah, that's about it, man. That's all for my thoughts on this one. I'm not exactly mad at the fight, but it's definitely not my up there with my preferences. And even if Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. was to win this fight, it wouldn't tell me anything about him. What I'm looking for, I want to see if Saul Canelo Alvarez can carry that power that he carries at 154 all the way up to 164. I want to see if he'll have the same kind of snap. He'll have the same effect on his opponents with that size. he will be at his size disadvantage. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting. A casual fan, I'm just a casual fan. So, but like I would say, you don't have to be an expert to give your opinion on anything. So take it easy.